boys and girls, children of all ages. Certified Podcast proudly brings to you the greatest podcast in the world. It is Nick and Pete's Podcast. Let's get ready to listen.
Hi, Uncle Nicky.
How are we doing today?
Doing good. There's not much going on. Oh, the Astros won the World Series of Baseball.
Yeah, it was like 2 weeks ago.
I know, we haven't been on. So congratulations to them.
Yeah.
They picked up the club option of Marlon Gonzalez and Jose Altuve, by the way, in case you were wondering.
I wonder what's Altuve making?
I don't know. I have absolutely no idea.
Club option.
Yeah. Let's see. Altuve's salary is... It's a secret.
You gotta go to Roto.
It's a secret.
I'll pull it up.
I think it's a secret. I think it's one of those things where they just don't want you to know.
Tanaka decided not to opt out either.
Yeah, I saw that. I guess he's happy in New York, huh?
Yeah, we figured that was.
Yankees don't have much going on for agency.
No.
I mean, Pineda, they going to re-sign Pineda?
No, they're gonna let Pineda go, I think.
It's probably better that way.
They got Pineda, Frazier,
Yes.
Robertson.
Nope.
What do you mean no?
He wasn't on the list.
$6 million club option. What a steal for the MVP.
Considering,
And then another club option next year for $6.5.
considering he was making $505,700 in 2013. That's what I have here.
He made $4.5 this year.
Did
Yeah.
he? That's a steal.
Oh my
For
God.
the MVP. Well, not yet.
I think he wins.
The forerunner for the MVP.
Were we checking Robertson's contract?
Robert, he's not on the hot stove, so.
I'm telling you, his contract's up.
You can tell me that a bag of apples costs $700, and I'll have to believe you because I can't find any other difference.
His contract's not up. $13 million next year.
There you go. He's worth it.
Oh, definitely with that bullpen. They just need to get a starter or two.
You know, the Mets have a lot to think about with their big free agent,
Who's their free agent?
Jose Reyes. Do they bring him back?
Now, listening to a fan, they were saying they might move Rosario at a short.
We'll put him second.
I don't know. I was only listened to it briefly, but they said he's not actually a shortstop.
He's not?
No, they said
Then what is he?
he doesn't play the position like a shortstop. He's not built as a shortstop.
He really isn't, though. If you ever watch him play, he's not exactly.
So I don't know if they move him to third.
But that's David Wright's position. You got to remember that David Wright is still on the team, Nikki.
So I don't know.
Yeah, you know who's the whole team? Like Kansas City, 5 of their 8 starters are free agents.
Yeah,
That's a rough one.
they're done.
There's no way, right? They could keep 2 of them, maybe. They still have any World Series money left over.
They're gonna keep either Hosmer or Moose.
Moustakis.
So, and I don't know how their farm system is.
I don't know much about it either, but I do know that 5 of their 9 starters are free agents.
I know Kane's a free agent.
The GM was on with. Good afternoon, everybody. Just about a half hour ago, and they were talking, and he's like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna do the best thing that we." And he's like, "Okay, good luck with everything, buddy." It was great to talk to you. I was like, "Oh geez, this poor guy." Oh boy, imagine being the GM of a former World Series team and not being able to keep any of your players.
Yeah, we knew that was going to happen. They never had money.
Right.
When they have money, the owner just doesn't want to spend it.
Right. They didn't do anything to keep anybody either.
So
They could have signed some earlier contracts, some club-friendly deals, I'm sure, at some point.
could have.
But
Well, they paid Gordon.
He's not even on the team anymore, is he?
Alex Gordon.
Oh, Alex Gordon. The frig was I thinking of?
I have no idea.
Was I thinking of D. Gordon? He was never on the Royals.
No, he never was.
What was I thinking?
I don't know. You usually don't think.
It's true. It's my whole point in life is to make you sound smart.
You do a good job.
You're welcome.
Jesus, this chair is loud. Jesus.
This chair's real loud.
What the hell's going on here?
I don't know. Well, usually you're just leaning against the other side, I think. And it
Yeah.
never moves.
I guess.
But Nikki's going rogue today. He doesn't have his laptop with him. So,
Yeah, I'm all lost. My laptop's dead.
So he has his 6 phones ready to go just in case in case the war pops off.
You never know.
Yeah, seriously. All right. So
What do you want to talk about? That Devil game yesterday?
First, I want to talk about awards because we got to talk about MVP. We got to talk about Rookie of the Year.
Okay.
Do some predictions, maybe.
Baseball is over.
But it's the only sport I really love. That and hockey, and I'm not even that into hockey anymore because the Devils were so bad for so many years.
We're gonna have to educate you on other.
I don't want to be educated. Mike Francesca knows about 2 things: football and horse racing, and he talks about everything else. He just doesn't know what he's talking about. You know?
Oh, what day? They're handing out all the awards this week?
I think it's one a day. Obviously, Rookie of the Year is going to be Aaron Judge and Cody Bellinger.
Yes.
MVP is going to be Jose Altuve and who do you think in the National League? Do you even have a guess? Who are the finalists?
Stanton,
Goldschmidt, and Votto.
Yeah. Stanton's going to win.
Stanton's going to get it. I like Votto. I think Votto should get it. And
Can't get it when your team only wins 10 games.
well, that's the problem. Well, A-Rod did it. The Marlins were terrible too.
A-Rod was never on the Marlins.
No, I'm saying the Marlins were terrible too this year.
They were better than the Reds.
Everyone,
And he hit 59 home runs.
yeah. Well, that's what A-Rod hit almost 60 home runs when he was on Texas, and Texas won like 40 games that year. That year he won when he was on the roids and he won the MVP.
Cy Young's the interesting race. Kluber, Sale, and Cervino. I say Kluber wins. We went over these numbers already.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
I think Kluber wins.
And yeah, the fact that Sale couldn't beat the Yankees kind of
Clayton probably depends how much they weigh in on.
his injury.
How about Manager of the Year?
AJ Hinch.
I think you gotta go Girardi.
Really?
Team is supposed to be a 500 team. They made it to Game 7 of the AL Championship.
I feel like you can't get Manager of the Year if your team releases you after the year.
No, you can't. It's happened.
Yeah, but
I think Showalter happened with Showalter.
what with the Yankees?
Yeah.
Oh, in '95.
Yeah, he won Manager of the Year and he got fired. It was the strike shortened season, right?
Yes, '94 was a straight and shortened season.
Oh, so 95 he was still there.
'95 he was left over from '94 when the strike happened.
Yeah. But he won Manager of the Year in 95.
Okay.
And then they fired him.
Yeah, and then they brought in Torrey in '96.
Yes.
Well, I don't know.
So
I really don't know.
should bring Showalter back.
I can't see, but I can't see Girardi. Yeah, seriously, wouldn't that be nice? They should bring back.
They should just bring back Girardi.
The hell is his name? That guy. Oh, he's dead now. Never mind. Who was that guy? Who was before Showalter?
Roy Halladay?
Roy Halladay's definitely dead, but that's not who
The
I'm
guy
talking
before Showalter?
about. What the hell was his name?
Stump Merrill?
Yeah, Stump Merrill. He's dead, right?
I don't think so.
I think he died last year.
I don't know.
You know who's not dead? Hensley Mullins. He's making quite a name for himself as a coach over in San Francisco. Just so you know that, in case you were wondering. Hensley Mullins. You loved that guy. Didn't you like him?
Stump Merrill is still alive.
Is he?
Yeah.
Who died?
He's only 73.
You don't think of George Steinbrenner? I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. I can hear Scott getting mad right now. I'm just kidding. I know George Steinbrenner's dead.
Who wins the
National League? Dave Roberts.
Yeah.
Dave Roberts or the manager from Arizona? Those are my guesses.
And they got the Rockies too listed. It was a big turnout. I mean, they were very bad last year.
Yeah.
And they were in it till the end.
They were in it to win it.
Paul Molitor's name's coming up for the Twins too.
Paul Molitor?
Yeah. Molitor.
Not Monitor.
I didn't say monitor.
Do you want me to replay it?
You can replay it, but I didn't say monitor.
I'm leaving.
Where you going? Uh-oh.
Yeah, well, Molitor actually would be a good candidate. But
I think Girardi wins.
I don't.
I think Girardi should win.
I don't have a problem with Girardi winning. I just don't think he's going to win.
Yeah, he should win.
I feel like
The Astros were the favorite to win the AL. Them and the Indians.
right. That's like giving.
So it wasn't like they overachieved. They did what they were supposed to do. Yankees overachieved.
But it's not comeback manager of the year. It's manager of the year.
Oh, look at this article. Royals will look to re-sign Hosmer and Moose.
Both. And that's it. Nobody else. You keep their fingers crossed with the rest of the team.
I would want to re-sign Kane.
Lorenzo?
Because first of all, he's probably going to ask for less.
What side of 30 is he on? Younger or older?
Kane?
He's got to be right around 30, maybe.
He's probably right around 30.
Let's find out. How old is Lorenzo Kane?
Oh, if I pull it up quicker.
31.
Yeah. Oh, they all got to be around the same age.
Alex Gordon's 33. Alcides
Well,
Escobar's
Gordon's
30.
the oldest because he got his contract 2 years ago.
Alcides Escobar's 30. Moustakas is 29.
Hosmer.
Hosmer's 28. Sal Perez is 27. He got his contract. Ned Yost broke his pelvis over the weekend.
That sounds painful.
He was walking around on his ranch hunting or something and busted his pelvis open. I don't know. Gerard Dyson's 33, but he's not on the team anymore. But
He hasn't been on the team.
no, it was last year, So that's that with the Royals. They have.
He fell from a tree, almost died.
Oh, there you go.
Making it seem like he slipped on ice.
He slipped on a
Guy
banana
fell
peel.
on a tree, almost died.
He was doing a comedy show. He slipped on a banana peel and actually really hurt himself. He was hanging out with Dick Van Dyke and Lucille Ball.
Lorenzo Ball.
Yeah, his dad's an idiot.
Tell me about that family.
Wait, Lorenzo's the dad?
No, LeVar's the dad,
Lorenzo's the Laker?
the Laker, and then you have another one with an L that just got arrested, and then you got Angelo, who's in high school.
He's the one that said the N-word on Raw?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I was Saturday Night Live. They had.
He's still in China, the middle one. They're not letting him go.
Why is he there?
UCLA was there for tournament
Okay.
game. You know, they do all those preseason tournaments
Okay.
all over the world. And him and two other UCLA players shoplifted from numerous stores.
How would they do that?
I don't know. They're in China.
Oh, okay.
They're about to learn now.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't do that.
Not in China.
No, not at all.
You lose hands for that.
They're in trouble.
So, yeah, they're still detained. This was like 4 days ago.
Oh, wow. Really? Oh, they're in trouble.
Ain't like the U.S. where your mommy and daddy just sign you out.
Right.
I think we need some laws like that.
Well, yeah. Let's not get into that, though.
So, yeah, and then you got the little guy that's being homeschooled by his dad.
Yeah, that maniac. His dad's a maniac. They did a skit on Saturday Night Live on Saturday, and he was like, and my son, I told you my son was going to be the best team. The Lakers are going to win the championship this year. He's better than Kobe. They're like,
He wasn't on. They just did a skit
they
about
did a
him.
skit about it. And the guy goes, he's only 8.9 points a game. I mean, he's playing and he's doing okay, but he's no Kobe. He's better than Kobe. He'll be the MVP this year. He's the greatest player in basketball. He has $500 shoes. You know, it was. I don't understand any of it because I don't know what it is, but it was just really funny to watch the guy from Good Burger doing it.
Yeah, I haven't watched Saturday Night Live in a...
Not the Keenan and Kel.
Yeah.
It's Keenan. He's still on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, I haven't watched since I think
Will Ferrell.
was a regular.
It's like
Adam Sandler was a regular.
oh, that was two different Yeah, that was a very long time ago.
And Mike Myers. Those were good days.
Yeah, when we used to have little sleepovers and we used to watch Saturday Night Live and shit.
Yeah.
Watching Wayne's World.
I was actually watching the intros a couple nights ago. From like the 90s.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because the guy died.
Who died?
The guy does the intro.
Well, he died a long time ago.
Yeah, Daryl Hammond's been doing it. I think 2014 the guy died. I think
Yeah.
It was Daryl Hammond.
Yeah, he's been
Who's
doing
the longest tenured ever. He does the intros now.
Yeah.
So, I didn't know that. All right. Change the subject.
That's fine.
Since we're talking about basketball, why don't we talk about these Knickerbockers?
The New York Knickerbockers.
Way overachieving. Disappointing me, because I was hoping we would get the number 1 pick.
You really wanted that guy.
There's a guy, Mr. Bagley, whatever,
Bagley, I think.
out of Duke, who would fit wonderful with Porzingis.
Mm-hmm. You talked about him last time, I think.
Yeah, but I mean, Porzingis, I think it went down a little bit, but he was averaging 30 a game for the first 10 games.
Yeah, you said it was like 29 something, right?
Yeah, he had 300 points in the first 10.
That's really good.
Yeah, so, get rid of Carmelo. He's come out of his shell.
Right.
The point guard they drafted in the first round that everyone criticized, he was hurt to start the season. He's been playing the last few games. Hasn't been bad.
Okay.
Looks like him and Porzingis are getting a little chemistry together.
7-5.
Yeah.
7-5.
So
They smoked Sacramento, huh? 118-91.
Yeah, they've been smoking a lot of teams.
That's so crazy.
I think they got Cleveland tonight.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I think they got Cleveland tonight.
I don't have that here. Oh, Sacramento's terrible.
Yeah, they're not good.
They're terrible.
They did a couple good things at the draft. They're a couple years.
A couple years away.
Yeah, I mean the Knicks should be a couple years away.
Let's see here. The Knicks. Porzingis had 34 last night.
Yeah.
5 rebounds, 2 assists.
How many blocks? He usually gets 1 or 2 blocks a
2.
game. Yeah.
Cantor had 17 points and Lee had 20.
What?
Cantor had 17 points and Lee had 20.
Courtney Lee?
Yep.
He's just a stopgap.
Is he? And he had 20 points?
No, man, like he's just there until they find somebody young.
They find someone better.
He's good. He's doing good for him. It's just
huge free agent Tim Hardaway Jr. had 4 points and 2 assists last night. 3 assists. I'm sorry.
He's been up and down. I mean, he had a couple really good games and a couple crappy games.
Cantor had 17 points and 13 rebounds.
He's doing good.
Yeah.
They criticized that trade, but they got rid of Anthony, and Cantor's been doing
no blocks as a center. Isn't that weird?
What? I don't even know what you just said to me.
No blocks as a center.
He's an offensive.
Oh, he's an offensive.
Yeah.
There really is no center anymore, right?
He's not known. Porzingis is the only one that plays defense, and Hardaway. Hardaway is a decent defender.
In basketball terms of centers, like we grew up with Olajuwon,
Ewing, Robertson.
It's not like that anymore, right?
No. Yeah.
Dikembe Mutombo.
No.
I loved watching that guy with his little finger wagging.
Yeah, he sucked.
He didn't suck. He was amazing. Isn't he in the Hall of Fame?
I don't know. Shouldn't be.
He shouldn't be.
I mean, I guess if you get it on blocks alone.
Is Dikembe Mutombo in the National Basketball Association Hall of Fame? The answer is no. Wait, no. You're going. Oh, yes. I don't know.
I'm going to go on a limb and say no.
Oh, yep, he is. In 2015.
Sure.
It says right here, at the conclusion of the 2009 NBA playoffs, Mutombo announced his retirement on September 11th, 2015. He was inducted into the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of
I
Fame.
think you're lying.
You are so lucky this isn't a video podcast. I would put this right on the camera. And if you don't watch yourself, I will put us on camera. And I'll zoom it right in on your face the whole time.
All right.
Tell me I'm wrong, sucker. Is Ewing in it? Ewing's got to be in the Hall of Fame, right? Or no,
Yeah.
because he never won. He is.
He didn't. Oh, yeah. Hall of Fame class 2015.
How about that, huh, Nicky?
Shouldn't have been.
Why do you hate him so much?
All he did was block shots.
Yeah, that was his point.
Yeah, but you don't get in the Hall of Fame just for blocking shots.
You don't get in the Hall of Fame for eating too many Oreos, but I'd still put you in.
Well, I would be. Oh, the Nets' best player's hurt.
They have a best player?
D'Angelo Russell.
I didn't even know the Nets still had a team.
Yeah, they're struggling. They're in rebuilding mode. Russell's averaging 21 a game.
But for how long, though?
How long are they rebuilding?
Yeah. It's been at least 5 years now.
No, it hasn't, because...
That's when they were in the playoffs last, isn't it?
Yeah, but they traded their whole future away to get into the playoffs.
Yeah, with Garnett and Pierce, right?
Yeah, so that wasn't rebuilding. That was them trying to win it. Now they're rebuilding because of it. They gave up like 18 million draft picks.
They did give up a lot. Yeah, like every other year for like 6
seasons.
years, right?
For 2 seasons.
I feel like they... Yeah, I don't know. I can feel whatever I want. Ooh, Dallas is pretty terrible, huh? 2-12. It's because they don't have Jason Kidd anymore.
Could be why.
Who was the other guy that was really good that was on Dallas? It had to have been you. Dirk?
He's still there.
Dirk Nowitzki.
He's getting up there.
He still plays?
Yeah.
He's 67 years old.
No,
He's
now
he
you're
has
talking
he's on Social Security. I know he is.
You're talking out of your ass.
No, not me. Not now, not ever.
Dirk said that Porzingis is going to be better than him.
Really? That's nice of him.
Last year he said that.
I feel like I don't believe it, but it's nice to say.
No, I think Porzingis' rookie year was better than Dirk's. Wow, he was drafted in 98.
That's what I'm saying.
39 years old. He don't have that much time left.
He's older than us. Think about it. He's older than us, and he's still playing basketball.
God bless. So is Vince Carter.
He still plays basketball?
Yes.
For who? I had no idea. I thought Vince Carter retired.
Memphis, maybe?
Years ago. Oh, my goodness gracious.
Still got it.
He's still good?
Still got it.
Good for him.
I mean, he's not the leading scorer, but he puts on a show.
I liked him.
Oh, he's on the Kings.
I've always liked him. I liked him when he was on the Raptors.
Oh, he's only 40. Thought he would have been older.
Him and Dirk are going to have a nice 40th birthday party together. They're going to split it. So let's see. I'm going to go through conferences here. We got Boston's 12-2 in first place.
Which is impressive since their second best player is out for the year. The broken leg.
Right. We were talking about that.
Haywood.
Detroit 10-3.
Shocking.
Yeah. Orlando's still up there 8-5.
I don't know what they were supposed to do preseason. I think that's kind of shocking. I mean, the shocking thing is what Cleveland is.
Yeah. Cleveland's not even in the top 8.
Yeah. NBA stinks, though, because you don't have to play your players for half the season, and you can still make the playoffs and run through everyone.
That's the thing about hockey. Hockey's the same way, actually, but that's the thing about...
No, hockey's more competitive. I mean, granted, you got your few teams that absolutely blow.
Right, and they have a losing record, and they still make the play. That's the thing about... That's what I meant about NBA. You can still have a losing record and still make the playoffs.
Yeah, but the thing is, these super teams, you don't need to play your team half the time.
So squeaky.
And you know you're going to make the playoffs and run through everyone and make the finals.
Right, which is what they want to do. Then we got Houston's 11-3. Normal. That makes sense, right?
Yeah, they're good.
Golden State's 10-3.
Yeah, they're the best.
Yeah. Denver's 8-5.
Don't know much about Denver.
And then San Antonio's 8-5, which is kind of surprising.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's early. You're only an eighth of the way through the season.
Yeah, basically. So that's NBA.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to add about that?
No, it's early still. Just that,
Who's the coach of the Knicks?
Jeff Hornacek.
He's there?
He's there.
Interesting.
Yeah, that was a Phil Jackson hire.
He's gone, right?
Phil?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did, 2 things the entire time he was there? Piss off Carmelo Anthony and sign Jeff Hornacek?
He's done... he signed Derek Fisher first as the coach. Then he signed Hornacek.
Well, Derek Fisher was terrible, right?
He made a couple bad... He signed Joakim Noah, who sucks. Overpaid him drastically, so we get to sit on that contract for another 3 years.
Black Noah.
And the only good thing he did was draft Porzingis.
Kristaps.
Because they traded Anthony after they fired. Let's see. I'm going to lean back now so we don't have to hear that.
All right.
There we go. Oh, now I'm comfortable.
But hold on.
What?
Just keep talking.
We're fine.
No, I'm gonna move it so you don't have to hold on.
I don't. It's all right. It's all right.
You don't care?
No, I don't care.
Okay.
I'm good. I'm good.
I think he's got this big ball right in front of his face right now. Trying to make it more comfortable, but he's happy. So I think he's happy. I'm happy. You see that new microphone I got?
Yeah, that's nice. I like that. It's like it looks special. It's like a awards night or something.
Right.
Microphone.
That's my fancy microphone. I got it on clearance for $22.
Where?
Amazon.
We could talk a little bit about hockey.
I just pulled up hockey on my Devils. Drewby was at the game last night in Chicago. He went out to Chicago, did a little walking around, went to
Nice.
Well, he checked it off his list. He wanted to go to Chicago and see the Blackhawks. So he went out while the Devils were there. And he saw a real barn burner, Nicky.
Oh, that was a good game.
It was a slobber knocker.
So we discussed on here how a lot of these games go over.
Yes.
So yesterday there's 4 games.
Okay. Out of
There's 4 games.
there's only 4 games total.
Yeah, Sunday usually.
Oh, that's what you're saying.
There's 4
Okay.
games,
Okay.
and only one of them went over.
And the rest were 2-1.
The one I didn't take,
The Devil game. Oh, Nicky.
and it was 4-2 at the end of the first.
That's surprising. San Jose and Los Angeles was only 2-1. That should have been a high scoring game.
The Tampa game should have been high scoring.
Tampa Anaheim. Yeah.
Los Angeles, San Jose, they're usually in the 5s. But
Yeah, Washington Edmonton. That could have been a blowout.
I thought it would be.
But instead the Devils.
That was the game I thought would go over for easiest. And it was what, 2-1?
2-1.
It was 0-0 going into the third.
It was final day. It was 1-1, and they had to do a shootout.
Then you had the football game last night that went over in the first quarter.
Did it?
It almost. There was a lot of points.
I don't know anything about
Denver was struggling to catch punts and stuff like that.
NHL and NFL. I know they rhyme, but I don't really think we need to talk about the NFL during the NHL section of this, or ever really. But we can talk about it because the Jets lost again.
Yeah, but let's not
Let's not jump around.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that 7-5 win of the Devils over the Blackhawks last night.
Yeah, that young kid. He just scored his 3rd goal yesterday. Nico Hersher, whatever the hell his name is. How do you say his name?
I honestly don't know. Hesher? I don't know. I'm not Czechoslovakian, whatever the hell he is. But Miles Wood had his first.
Yeah, who is this Wood kid?
Who's this Wood kid everyone's talking about? He's really good. He
22.
I don't know. I don't watch them enough to know if he shows up every night, but I know he's supposed to be pretty decent.
It's some nice young.
And what we were talking about is Miles Wood got a hat trick last night.
Hold up the roster.
Black.
Oh, they got Brian Boyle.
Yeah.
Didn't he just? He was sick, wasn't he?
Leukemia. Yep.
He was a Ranger.
Yeah, he has leukemia, but he's playing hockey, so it's fine. I had a kidney transplant and my stomach hurts, so I can't really do anything.
You can't even walk up the street.
I know, and he has leukemia, and he's scoring goals. So, the Devils are 11-4-2, by the way, in case you were wondering. We'll go through that in a little bit. I'll do that real quick while you're looking some stuff up.
I'm just looking at the roster and the ages. They got pretty.
They're young now.
Yeah, the defense is a little old. Andy Green,
Andy Green's their captain.
35. Ben Lovejoy, 33.
He's been around the block. His nickname is Reverend Lovejoy. Reverend.
Is it?
Lovejoy. Yes, it's really funny actually.
Let's look at.
They had WWE night on Thursday.
Daniel Bryan was there.
Daniel Bryan was there. Nobody else showed up except for Daniel
I meant
Bryan.
to text you that.
Yeah. I wanted to go, but I had.
I wonder why he was there. Because
I don't know.
They're not in the area.
I have no idea. He really wants to wrestle again. We don't have to talk about that right now, but he really wants to wrestle again.
He has 6 goals, Miles Wood.
3 last night.
Yeah, that's not that impressive.
But he's a good player, though.
Nico, 3 goals, 11 assists. Let's see what Taylor Hall. I like Taylor Hall.
Taylor Hall is the man.
When Oilers were shopping him, I wanted the Rangers to get him. 6 goals, 13 assists.
Yeah, he's got you always go by 19 points. He's got 19 points. That's the important number.
How do I pull up the stats? I feel like
What else do you want to know?
they haven't. Oh, Gibbons. Who's this Gibbons character?
Gibbons?
Brian Gibbons, 8 goals, 3 assists.
I feel like he used to be an R&B singer.
29. He's 29 years old.
Devils.
Jesper Pratt. Oh, wow.
Brat's pretty good.
19 years old, 5 goals, 8 assists.
Yeah, Brat's pretty good. He's definitely kicking it this year. Ryan Drews reminded me last night that Kincaid is a better goalie of him and Schneider this year. When I was confused about that. Kincaid's having a good year.
Let's see goals against. Kincaid's given up 3.2 and Schneider's given up 2.7. So the stats prove Ryan Drew's wrong.
The stats are apparently incorrect because I said to Ryan, I feel like he gives up 3 goals every night. And Ryan
Well,
said
every
no.
hockey team does now.
Right.
Yeah, 92% save percentage, 2.79 goals. Yeah, I don't know what Ryan Drews is looking at because
You're going to make him mad and we're going to get an angry letter.
I don't care. Kincaid's save percentage is 89.9.
Right.
And he gives up 3.2 goals a game.
Right.
And Schneider's save percentage is 92.2.
Right.
So, I think Ryan Drews is just having one of his moments of opinion. Just like he always used to have at Yankee Stadium. About them playing baseball and him cutting grass.
We got to get him in. We got to get him on here.
Oh, boy.
I'd love to have Ryan on here with us. Severson, how's he doing?
Who?
Damon Severson.
I don't even know who that is.
He's a hockey player for the New Jersey Devils.
Stevenson?
Severson.
Oh, Damon?
Yes.
I
2
mean, he's
goals,
a
3 assists.
he's a defender though. You're not gonna
go.
go off his. You gotta look at his plus minus.
There we go. 26 hits, 18 blocks,
What's his plus minus?
3.
That's not that good.
3.
In my video game, I have somebody that's plus 44.
Interesting.
You know what's weird with that video game? I'm in the All-Star break, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yet there's no All-Star game.
Why?
I don't know. Did the NHL do away with All-Star? Oh, wait.
The Olympics? Olympic?
When are the Olympics?
They're not doing Olympic breaks this year. They're not doing the Olympic break. There's no NHL players in the Olympics this year.
Well, that's... There might not be no United States, but say Crosby wants to play for Canada.
Then he's going to leave his team while his team's still playing to go play
They've done that in the past. Before the NHL did take a break, they used to leave.
Right, right.
So I don't know why Bettman would do that. He's an idiot.
Gary Bettman?
So,
Is that his name? Gary Bettman. I don't know. I honestly don't know.
I'm getting the dates.
Is there an Olympic break this year?
Oh, it don't matter because this break was it has to be the All-Star break because it was the last week in January and the Olympics start in February.
NHL will not participate in 2018 Olympics.
I know that.
No one from the NHL will participate in the 2000.
Makes sense. It's so dumb.
But the KHL has the biggest Olympic break in its history this year.
Good for them.
I guess.
NHL.
Very weird. And NHL players are not allowed at the Olympics. So you sign a contract, you're not going, buddy. All right. Although I would really love if Sidney Crosby did take a couple of games off and go play in the Olympics and maybe break his leg or his neck or something.
It was the All-Star. So there's no All-Star game in NHL.
But there is.
I know there is, but in the video game, there's no All-Star game.
That's real weird. That makes no sense at all.
I don't get it. I saw this big gap of like 5 days off, 6 days off.
You didn't say anything about it at
No,
All-Star game or anything?
Nope, just kept simulating, and it took me to my next game.
Maybe you just had 5 days off in a row.
No, it's the date of the All-Star game. I just looked. It was the last week in January.
That's very weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think that makes any sense at all.
So stupid. These games, man.
Yeah.
First Madden screws me, and now...
What did you want to make the All-Star team? Is that what if you're upset because your players are...
Yeah, my one guy has 39 goals at the All-Star break. I would like to see him in the All-Star game.
However, now you have to think about it. There's no incentives for making the All-Star team. You don't have to pay them any extra money because there's no All-Star game.
That won't bother me. They deserve it.
You deserve it.
I do.
Being the general manager of an NHL hockey team.
Oh, man.
Well, hockey... where was I? I wanted to go through the hockey standings. Hold on. I'm back there. Okay.
Who's in first? Toronto?
No, not anymore. Tampa Bay.
Same team.
Tampa. Same team. Tampa Bay is 12-7-0. And then... Nope, that's Toronto. Tampa is 14-2-2. 14-2-2. Toronto is 12-7-0. And then it just kind of, happens after that. Ottawa's 8-3-5, and then Detroit's 8-8-2, and that's Eastern Atlantic Division. Eastern Metropolitan. Your New Jersey Devils are 11-4-2 in first place. Columbus is 10-7-1. They're right on the butts as long as
Columbus is good.
Yeah, and Washington's 10-7-1 as well. And then Pittsburgh's 9-7-3, and then the Islanders. It's all really still very close.
Yeah, well, you're not even a quarter way into the season.
But you would think that, the only team that I could see, like Carolina, might not be great this year. That's it. The Blues are number one in the Western Central with 13-4-1. Winnipeg's 9-4-3. Nashville's 9-5-2. Dallas is 9-7-0. Blah blah blah. Western Pacific, we got LA in the first still, with Vegas right behind them. LA has 24 points, Vegas has 21, San Jose has 20, Calgary and Vancouver have 18, Anaheim has 17, Edmonton,
Arizona's in last, right?
Arizona is in last.
We had this discussion, I think.
Arizona's going to be in last for a very long time if they keep playing the way they're playing. So, so. Right now, Devils are number 2 seed.
Right.
Tampa Bay's number 1.
I think it's a little early to be worrying about that.
I'm just letting you know we haven't seen anything close to this in a
think
very
we're a
long
month
time.
into the season yet.
We haven't. I know. Season's still got another year, I think, after this. Season lasts so long with the playoffs. So that's NHL. Nikki, let's talk about your 49ers last night, huh?
Yeah, they finally won.
Second.
God damn it.
They won. That's their second win in 25 games. According to whatever I was watching last night when my mom was watching the Giant game. So I had to watch it with her. It's their second win in 25 games.
Yeah, I wanted the first pick overall. Clearly looks like the Giants are worse than them.
Now, okay, I don't know how this works. They have the same record, don't they? Giants play one less game than they did.
Yeah, there'll be a coin flip, I think.
If they both end up 1-15.
Yeah, they do a coin flip to determine.
Wow, coin flip
Spot.
Okay.
I mean, we still got a little less than, I think there's 7 games left for each team.
6
or 7.
6.
Doesn't really
I
matter.
don't.
Either way, there's
The
more
Giants. The Giants have 7, and the Niners have 6. Niners didn't have their bye week yet.
No, Niners did not have their bye week yet.
Okay, so that's why. Okay.
So Niners are 1-9 now, right? Yes, so they
Yeah.
got 6 games left. So
Flies by when you only play one game a week, huh? How they do with their nationwide F the NFL last night?
I don't know. Nobody goes to Niner games anyway. They suck.
I don't mean particularly the Niners. I mean like overall.
Oh, I don't know.
Did you see anything about it?
I didn't see. I mean, they showed a lot of empty seats, but they were all at the crappy games anyway.
Now,
Jacksonville surprised me. Jacksonville looked very empty.
Then how are they
and
on
they're decent.
But how were they on television if they were empty? Because the tickets were bought, they just didn't go to the game.
I don't know.
Because you don't if you sell less than 85% of your tickets.
Yeah, you're blacked out.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't pay attention to that. What we should really talk about is everything that happened in college football.
You go ahead. It's your floor. I'm gonna take a nap.
So it's only a couple weeks left in college.
Yes.
And they do the playoff rankings.
Right.
And Notre Dame, for some reason, was ranked third in the playoffs, even though they play a shitty schedule.
Mm-hmm.
They have one loss, which was to Georgia, who was the number one team.
Okay.
Entering this week. But I said Notre Dame don't belong in the playoffs with that schedule, unless they go undefeated.
Okay.
So they had a game down in Miami, the Hood.
Miami. That's the Hurricanes.
That's the Hurricanes.
Look at me.
Back in the 80s or 90s, it used to be called the Catholics versus the Convicts.
Oh.
Because they were all,
Oh, yeah. I saw. You know what? It's funny because I saw a meme and I didn't get it.
Yeah.
And okay, go ahead. Dwayne The Rock Johnson played there, didn't he?
So Miami is ranked 7th. Yes, Dwayne The Rock Johnson did. There was a funny poster at game day. Had The Rock and it had Rudy, like number of movies. Rudy 1, The Rock 7th. It was pretty funny. It was a pretty funny photo.
That's great.
But Miami's ranked 7th. Notre Dame was ranked 3. So now after that, who knows what they'll drop back down to.
All right.
Miami will probably move into the top 4. Rankings are probably out now.
Well, we could check it out. I'll see if I can pull it up. You just keep talking.
Yeah, just do college football playoff rankings. Georgia probably dropped out at a 4 for losing. Gotten blown out by Auburn. I think Auburn will probably move up a little, but won't be in the playoff yet.
Bama's 1, Miami's 2, Oklahoma 3, Clemson 4, Wisconsin 5.
So Clemson wins and they're moving backwards. That makes no sense.
Bama and Miami are both undefeated.
No, I understand that, but Clemson was 3. They won.
Okay.
Oklahoma wasn't in the top 4. So my thing is, Clemson still won. Why are they moving back? They shouldn't have.
Then Auburn 6, Georgia 7, Ohio 8.
Who was 5?
Notre Dame's 9, and Oklahoma State is 10.
Who was 5?
Wisconsin.
All right. Miami's not going to finish it. Miami's not that good of a team.
They're 9-0, won 9 in a row.
Yeah, but they're in the ACC. It'll be Alabama, even though they had a hard game this past weekend.
Okay.
But they won. They pulled it out on the road.
Well, they are number 1.
I think Clemson will end up being 2 or Oklahoma.
Okay.
They'll be 2-3 no matter what.
They're both 9-1.
And 4, it would be if Wisconsin runs at the table. They'll be 4.
They go 11-0.
But the real question will be is if Georgia makes it to the SEC final and beats Alabama, they both have 1 loss, then I think they both should be. I don't know. We got a couple weeks to worry about that.
Who's UCF?
Central Florida. They play like Brookdale. They're
ranked though.
Yeah, they're ranked, but they're not gonna. They won't even crack top 10.
There's a whole bunch of colleges I've never heard of here.
Like
I got the top 25. Like what's MS State? Is that
Mississippi State? That's who just played Alabama.
Okay, that's why I know who they are. Let's see, TCU,
Texas Christian, they're good.
They're good,
even though they just lost to Oklahoma.
Okay. South Florida, I didn't know they had their own.
South Florida's good. They used to be one of Rutgers' top competition.
Oh, okay. We went to Rutgers.
Yeah.
They are not, and I repeat, not ranked.
No, they suck.
They were good right after we left. I think we discussed it.
Interesting little flip Dana Brooke just did.
Dana Brooke likes to do that little thing as soon as she walks out, and then she gets her ass kicked.
Her arms are bigger than my head.
Yeah. Yeah, she's
Sorry guys, Monday Night Raw started.
Yeah. So
Big Dog Roman Reigns FTRR came out.
FTRR. You get it?
R.
Get it? R. Yeah, I get it, but it's fucking stupid. That was funny. That was really funny.
Here comes Bailey.
What else are we supposed to talk about?
Want some Bailey? Yeah, I think that was
I want to know if you'll be my girl.
Oh, I think Judge did win Rookie of the Year.
Judge won Rookie of the Year.
That we started that an hour ago.
Yeah.
Earlier.
Bellinger won. Also.
Those were the only ones I saw.
Yeah, Judge and Bellinger won. That was all it was tonight. Tonight was Rookie of the Year.
What, they rotate?
At one night, yeah.
I love Bailey.
Alicia Fox is still kind of hot. She's just out of her mind. Her character
did a
annoys
nut
the
job.
crap out of me. And she has an Audi belly button, which is kind of weird.
Where's Alexa Bliss?
Alexa Bliss. You know who's they're really pushing hard? Carmella. They're pushing her real hard.
I don't watch SmackDown.
She super kicked James Ellsworth. I think he's done now. Becky Lynch.
They all jumped him in Europe.
Becky Lynch beat him in a match.
Yeah. Well, Becky Lynch is a better wrestler.
Yeah, exactly. So Sasha made the team. Who's gonna be Raw's final woman? Does it matter? I think it's gonna be Bailey, Mickie James, or whatever her name is. Dana Brooke.
It won't be Dana Brooke.
No, it won't.
It's nice little-
You think Paige is gonna come out and ruin this match?
I don't know. I think it's too early for Paige to come out.
Well, it's not like they're gonna have another women's match tonight.
No.
All the women are out already.
They don't want. They're gonna do this with a power lifter.
Yeah, right.
This
It'd be
is
nice
so dumb.
if Mickie James could do it, but they're not gonna leave Bailey off unless they're idiots.
Wow, she cheated.
She did cheat.
What is going on?
Did she just double Hurricane Rana someone? These two? We can't do this one Monday Night Raw's on because we're getting way off topic. Nobody wants to hear this shit.
They're booking Bailey so wrong.
Bailey must. I feel like Bailey must have pissed somebody off.
No, what was she doing? Anything to piss anybody off?
I don't know. Maybe they didn't like her ride along. I don't know.
She could ride along with me.
Yeah, seriously.
All right, so I guess we're maybe finished talking about college. We're done with that.
College football?
Yeah, we finished college football. I mean, got another 2 weeks of upsets and playoffs. Only thing I can guarantee is Alabama's going to be in the playoffs.
Okay.
And I would say Clemson. Miami won't be in because they'll have to play Clemson anyway in the ACC title game.
Okay.
And Miami will. Clemson is different class than Miami.
Okay. So.
Oh yeah.
So we're looking at Bama.
Roll Tide.
Roll
Roll
Tide.
It's Timothy's favorite team.
Did you know? Oh, big ups to TJ. Good guy. I like him a lot. Did you know that the Howell Rebels now yell Roll Rebels instead of Roll Tide?
Why?
I honestly don't know. Mary was telling me a whole bunch of weird ass shit that they chant now. It's really dumb. Glad I'm not in high school anymore. Oh, these maniacs. So, okay, so let's talk about pay-per-views. We got Survivor Series this weekend. We got Ring of Honor this weekend.
NXT
War
Live.
Games.
No, Live's not pay-per-view. We got War Games.
Oh, War Games. Okay. So, War Games, we got Adam Cole versus Drew McIntyre.
No,
that's live.
That's
That's Friday.
house show.
So the house show has better matches than
No,
the pay-per-view?
The pay-per-view is going to be better in the main roster's pay-per-view.
Okay.
The War Games is Adam Cole.
Drew McIntyre. Oh,
No.
I did it again. I just did it again.
Adam Cole, Bobby Fish, and O'Reilly
Okay.
versus Roderick Strong and
Insanity?
the tag team. Well, Insanity's in the match, but they're the third group.
Okay.
It's the tag team. Those two big guys that the LOD manager manages.
Okay. Hey, they're the Bludgeon Brothers.
And then I think you
coming.
got the tournament finals for the women title because
They're having a tournament?
I think they had the tournament already.
I don't watch much NXT.
Sure, it's better in the main roster.
I mean, I have, but what the?
Oh man.
All right.
So we'll see Brock Lesnar later on tonight.
Yes. Responding to AJ Styles.
It's a phenomenal one.
You can't see it, but I'm too sweet in the microphone right now. Pretending it's AJ Styles.
Sweet.
Oh, when are they going to be in Prudential Center? Is it a house show or?
No, SmackDown Live. It's December something.
December 19th. They're already booking AJ versus Jinder for December 19th.
Well, yeah. Why wouldn't they?
Oh, wait. I don't know why Jinder has to be involved. He's annoying. And I'm annoying too, but I still like to be involved. Anyway, all right, Nikki, I guess that's it.
All right, we'll wrap this up.
All right.
We'll see you guys next week.
All right. Later.